Hello again and welcome back to Will It Digest. We asked what would you like to see digested and somebody suggested Play-Doh. And of course, I just happen to have some right here. Play-Doh is manufactured by Hasbro and is made from a mixture of mostly flour, salt, and water with a little binder and surfactant thrown in for good measure. For the do-it-yourself folks out there, you can make your very own Play-Doh at home with this recipe. Since none of these ingredients are very difficult to digest, we'll use the Mars Express family of vessels to do this work. Also, Play-Doh can be classified as a children's toy. Many laboratories will follow the CPSC, or Consumer Product Safety Commission. There are two methods used for children's products for metallic and non-metallic materials. Both have microwave digestion procedures. Other samples that require CPSC testing include rubber ducks, toy figurines, and of course everybody's favorite, crayons. So what we're going to try to do today is let's see if we can do all of these samples in one batch simultaneously. So in order to do that, I'm going to use the Mars Express Plus. It does have a little bit larger volume, which is going to allow me to do a little bit more sample size. All right, so Play-Doh, our crayons, and a rubber duck don't need any additional sample prep. We can just use them as is. However, our figurine will need to be ground. Now let me take you back. A few years ago, my good buddy Dan showed us how to cryo grind a toy figurine. And since I'm a big fan of violence for science, well, let's take a look at that footage. Whew, bird, that was cold. I'm glad to see I wasn't in there. So let's go ahead and finish weighing our samples out with the Play-Doh. So as I said earlier, we're not going to have to do anything special with Play-Doh. And once again, you've seen my video before. You know this is a calibrated eye. That is approximately 1/2 of a gram. We're going to drop it all the way to the bottom of our Express Plus vessel. And here we're going to add our 10 mils of nitric acid. And we are going to cap it and torque it down. And now that we've got these done, it's time to head over to the microwave. And now that all of our samples have been weighed out and acid added, let's go to the microwave. Now that they're loaded, I'm just going to add and select my rubber one-touch method. Press start and let the fun begin. So, while my samples are digesting, let's browse Wikipedia for the history of Play-Doh. The material that became Play-Doh was originally concocted by Crayon Chemical Company in the 1930s to clean residue from wallpaper. The introduction of washable wallpaper after World War II just about bankrupted the company. When Joe McVicker came to work for his uncle at Crayon Chemical in 1951, he brought along a newspaper article that showed the cleaner being used for student art projects. They called it Play-Doh. Originally marketed to Cincinnati schools, Joe took the product to an education convention and exposition in Washington, D.C. Soon after, department store Woodward and Lothrop signed to sell the product. In 1956, they formed the Rainbow Crafts Company to manufacture and sell Play-Doh. Also in 1956, Macy's and Marshall Field stores began to sell this product. By the end of that same year, Play-Doh sales had reached $3 million, which is nearly $29 million today. General Mills bought the company and all rights to Play-Doh in 1965. After a few additional name changes, Hasbro purchased the Play-Doh franchise in 1991 and continues to market and sell the product. Today, more than 6,000 stores worldwide carry Play-Doh. So what's your favorite color? CEM blue, of course. Now that our vessels are cool, we can vent them in the hood and perform our dilutions. Here is sample 1. And sample 4. Well, all of our samples have been diluted. Let's take a look and see how well we did. All right, first we've got our Play-Doh. All looks clear. Our rubber duck has definitely lost its quack. Let's see, yep, these crayons, they're not colored anymore. And let's see, and definitely our figurine is all clear for analysis. Well, we have 4 completely digested samples ready for analysis. So, can we digest Play-Doh and other children's products? This digestion superhero says yes. Yes, we can.